Hi, I'm Ashley, the Monogram Mompreneur. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. In today's video, we are going to make this super popular chenille glitter varsity patch shirt. We are going to embroider it all. We're not going to have to glue it or sew it. We are just going to stitch it straight to the shirt. These are super popular. Stoney Clover is the brand that everyone is emulating right now, so we can make our own version. And these are perfect for Mother's Day. You could do mom, mama, nana, all kinds of things. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to make these. Alright, today's video we are going to be making a varsity patch letter shirt. So I have been testing all kinds of fonts. Here are some of my test runs, and I can't wait to show you how you can make these patches. But today we're going to embroider straight onto a shirt, so that way we don't have to worry about ironing on a patch or sewing on a patch. We're just going to embroider straight to the shirt. Look out for an upcoming video on how to just make the patches. I got some stuff. I'm either going to put a monogram or, oh my gosh, look how cute. Put some patches on here myself instead of paying $5 a patch. This is a Stoney Clover backpack from Target. So let's go ahead and dive into what we're gonna work on today. Okay, so what we're gonna use, I just grabbed a Comfort Colors shirt from Hobby Lobby. Then we're gonna use a microfiber towel. Now, I went a little crazy and I bought a whole bunch of colors because I wanted to make all different color patches. So I'll link the ones that I got, but like look at this gorgeous purple and all these pinks. I even got some gray. I still want some white, but I think I have enough for now. You'll see those in an upcoming video. I'll do some different colored ones. But for this one, I'm just gonna use this pink, light pink microfiber. This is the Amazon Basics microfiber. Okay, so this is the secret here. This is from Hobby Lobby. There it is. There you go. It's Ribbon Boutique Glitter Canvas Wide Ribbon. This is gold and I got it half off. It is $4.99 and I got it when it was half off. So this is what it looks like. It's this gorgeous glitter canvas. Not too thick. It looks stunning with the patches. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the process with you. So I used my Embroidery software, okay, to design it. I'll link the exact font I'm using today. I forget the name of it, but I'll link that one below. So we got our shirt, we have our faux chenille microfiber, we have our glitter, and then we're gonna use our mighty hoop. We are gonna use this 8x13 mighty hoop, perfect for center chest. I mean, this is absolutely perfect for that. It's gonna be about 10x4. And so we're gonna use this, and then we're gonna use the MELCO. Let me tell you, I was a little nervous about the glitter vinyl and breaking needles or not being able to embroider it. The MELCO breezed through it like a champ. So let me give you a little behind the scenes of what I did. So during my testing phase, I always like to test things before I do a tutorial on it. I wasn't completely happy trimming around. You see how it's kind of bulky, it's kind of uneven, it's not perfect. So these were just hand cut, and that's a lot to hand cut. And be precise. I mean, it works, but I thought there would probably be a better way. So what I did was, thanks to Angela's video, I bought the paid version of Embroidery just so I could do this. So I took it, and I'm gonna put some video footage right here, and in the patch video I'll do an in-depth part of this, but I used my silhouette to cut out the applique pieces, and I'll give you the exact settings and that sort of thing. And so now I have like perfectly cut pieces that I'm gonna applique. So let's go ahead and get started. For a stabilizer today, we're gonna use our no-show fusible poly mesh. I'm not gonna fuse it today. Since I'm using the mighty hoop, I'm just gonna do a big enough piece. I love poly mesh. I think y'all know by now if you've watched enough of my videos. I'm not a fan of cutaway, especially a big piece right here. That's just my personal opinion. So I might, depending on the thickness, this is gonna be my test run. I always test things, wash them, dry them before I ever sell them, because I wanna make sure the quality lasts. So I'm gonna use this. Say it's not good enough, I'll add some tearaway, to it, but I'm gonna stick with poly mesh. And then for the top, before we stitch over the microfiber section, it's gonna be super fluffy. We're gonna wanna make sure to lint roll before we stitch, and then we're gonna use some water soluble topper. Y'all know I love this stuff. I got a big roll from All Stitch, so that's what we're gonna use. Okay, we're also gonna use the MELCO EMT 16X embroidery machine. So I have my design loaded onto my software, my MELCO software, and I've assigned all my colors. I'm gonna do pink and gold. I've got it loaded onto the machine. The mama, I've got my, I went ahead and assigned my colors, my hoop, my applique stops, so that way it can just be quick and seamless. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our stabilizer and hoop our shirt, and let's get to stitching. All right, now that I have traced it, I went about three and a half fingers down from the collar, and then I found my center point kind of in between this point right here. If I was doing a bunch of these shirts, I would totally use the hooping station, set that up, but it was set up for a left chest logo, and so I'm just doing this one as a one-off. But definitely, if you're doing a ton of shirts, get the Mighty Hoop hooping station. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start appliquing this gorgeous varsity shirt, so let's get started. Okay, so the applique on the chenille is done. Now I'm gonna go around and carefully cut all around this pink, and then we're gonna put it back on the machine for the final stitching. So we got it all cut out, all that fuzzy. We tried our best. I'm just going back in and like trying to trim any of the giant pieces that may have still. Alright, we are just gonna go with it and see how it does, and then I'll make adjustments on the next one I make. But for this one, maybe the stitches are big enough to cover all the fuzz. We're gonna use a water topper, so that's gonna help control some of the fuzz. But again, we're just gonna, this is our trial to see how it goes. And we have lint rolled, look at all that lint. Oh my goodness. We have lint rolled the mess out of it, so. Oh yeah, that one's nice and sticky. Okay. All right, now let's get it back on the machine for the final satin stitch. We're gonna use water soluble topper for sure on this one. Okay. Oh, and then you always wanna make sure you get that neck on correctly. You do not wanna stitch through the back of the neck. Good. Okay. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pin this on. I don't like the water solvy just being bunched. Sometimes if you just let it float like this, it can bunch and mess up the stitches. So I'm not going to take any chances. I want it to be nice and tight. I'm going to pin away from where there would be any type of stitches. And let's go ahead and do that to make sure it's nice and secure. Alright, there we go, that's better. I did a good old 4 corners, and now I'm gonna put it back on. Now we should be good to go. Okay. Alright, let's get to that satin stitch. Okay, and so on this particular design, it is all done except for it's gonna do a gold stitch to kind of hold down that gold glitter part. Not all designs have that, but this particular font does. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the water solvy because I don't want that to have to worry about the that delicate stitch that's going around. So I'm just gonna take that off. It looks so good. We're gonna trim up some of the fluff that got stuck out. Yes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do that final gold stitch around the outside. And here we go. Now I can't decide if I like that outside gold stitch. I might leave it off the next one because I think it looks great without it. But let's go ahead and do it since we did one. I'm going to trim up this fluff real quick. So I'm just going to hit trim immediate. And that's just going to trim it and stop it, and I'm just going to pull this off. Alright, so it just finished. It looks really good. I'm still unsure about that that border of gold stitch because it did miss a little bit of my A, so that's just my placement. Was a little off on this one, so but overall I think it looks really good for the first try. Yeah, you can see down here I was just a little off with my placement, so overall I think it looks really good. I still want to wash, dry, and see how it washes before I ever sell it to anybody. But I figured I would show you guys this beautiful font. So let's go ahead and take the water solvent off, trim up all the extra fuzz, and I'll put it on and show it to you. I'm gonna go ahead and I added a little bit of tearaway in the beginning, but it didn't need it. So I'm just gonna trim around this poly mesh, and I will take all of this out. I wouldn't add tearaway. The poly mesh did just fine. And I would cut it more precise, but I just want to try it on real quick. So I'm just going to do a rough cut, and I'll try it on for you. Alright, so you could add tender touch to the back. Okay, let me try it on for you. Alright, there it is. What do you think? I think this is gorgeous. This font is awesome. It's such a cute thing that could be on a sweatshirt or just the comfort colors. I wouldn't try this on a Bella canvas or a Gildan. I think it needs the bulk of like a comfort colors or a sweatshirt. So what do you think? Let me know. There's so many combinations. You could do different color ones, but this font was awesome. I think it was a 4-inch, and I will link the exact font I used today below, as well as if you want more information on the MELCO EMT 16X to uplevel your business, or mud hoops or anything I used today. I will put everything I used in the description box below. And then be on the lookout for when we make these adorable patches. I want to do a patch hat or put patches on a backpack. I have a microfiber version and then just a stitch version, so I'm excited to try these two. And I will put an in-depth tutorial about how to cut the glitter canvas with the silhouette in that tutorial. So let me know if you're gonna make some varsity chenille glitter shirts or sweatshirts. Make sure you tag me in your pictures if you make some of these for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit subscribe. We would love to have you here, as well as if you are interested in a MELCO EMT 16X embroidery machine, make sure you contact Ron. He's super helpful and he can help you up-level your business. The MELCO handled the glitter and the chenille and all the stuff like a pro. So make sure you contact him, and that I will link all the fonts and the supplies that I used today in the description box below. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye for now.